Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye. You on the long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs. You on the long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs. At the bus stop and whatnot with some blunts in my lunchbox. Enough stock to last the whole show. Got a whole packed road. The place about to go, better keep your glass cold. I jump in, meet my other friends. Big respect, gotta show love to them. You wouldn't believe who the bumping in. Why you looking like that? You coming in? Anyway, this is Matt, that's Steve. What a rich dandy. There's Jason, there's Robin, that's the other Steve. This the whole damn team, the whole stampede. Welcome to the show. Go ahead and speak. Make yourself at home. Here, take a seat. Let your mind free. Hit a little tree. Take a little drink. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. Jump in the ride. Hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye. You on the long bus.
All right, welcome to show 63, fellas. How we doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the business out of the way. Like, share, subscribe, follow, show the support. We'd like to thank Habits Glass and Goodies. Three locations here in Omaha, one on 84th and J, one on 101st and Maple, and one over in the Florence neighborhood off of North 30th. We'd also like to thank Thirst Trap Mobile. I think they're going to be coming in and sitting down and hydrating us here.
What day? So I make sure I'm just
it'll be a Sunday. I think it's going to be next Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to need help anyway.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. But so we got Rob in the building today.
Rob.
Welcome back,
Rob.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good. Just took care of some shit. It's good to be back, though.
Yeah, bro, a shadow of yourself, bro. Half of yourself.
Yeah, for real.
You look great, dude.
Almost looking anorexic over here.
Yeah, you look good, dude. You look good. And as of yesterday, a year of sobriety, my
Monday,
guy.
clicked off a year.
Let's get a button for that. Let's get a button for that.
So we got an applause button.
Yeah. It's not that disappointing sound like.
Yo, also shout out Jeff Ram, still with the sobriety. He's over 100 and something.
He's about 2.5 months shy of a year.
Yeah,
talked to him on Monday. I don't know, texted whatever.
That's so dope.
Yeah,
it's so dope. And he's, the way he's really just jumped in with the family and like become super dad. He was already coaching the sports just at half himself, and now he's just crushing it.
He's ingrained now. It's awesome to see.
It is beautiful stuff. So how's everybody else's goals coming? Steve, how those walks coming, bro?
Yeah. Those walks. Listen, I got your message the other day.
I noticed there was no response. I was like, I can see that he's seen it.
He was still walking to the bathroom.
So he sent a message with his kid on there, him and his kid. Steve, how those walks going? They both said it at the same time.
As he's walking back to the bedroom.
I was like, oh, shit.
Coming from the bathroom.
Right.
I was like, he got his kids involved in this shit.
Accountability, dog.
Got the kids busted balls.
He got Diesel busted. Just a little more guilt.
Diesel's got the finger like this pointing and shit.
Steve, how's those walks coming? Motherfucker.
Look, he's the reason I'm doing it mostly, man. Like I've still been. I had one day that I was like, yeah, let's go for this walk. But the rest of it, man, I've been not wanting to get out of bed.
This morning?
Well, I was late last night and early this morning and still went. I probably got 3 hours of sleep last night and went and celebrated Kendall's 100th episode. And so I didn't get home
days
till
that
late.
benefit the most is when you don't want to, but you end up doing it. You get them.
I even told Jen last night, I was like, I'm not going to do the walk in the morning. I think I'm going to sleep. And I still did it.
It's good.
Shit, it was only like a block and a half, but I did get a little bit of a run in.
That's all that matters.
And it felt good. Honestly, that's why I was to the point, about to the 3/4 of the walk. And I was like, my back ain't hurting. I'm going to see if he wants to race. You know what I mean?
You're going to wake up tomorrow and feel that shit.
Oh, I did. And I did 5 extra like push-ups off the bar, and I felt that in my chest, and still am today.
Yeah,
You know.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I ain't even running. There's Matt chugging.
You come
Right.
work out. You come out work out with me, bro.
All right, that's a long drive. You come work out with me.
We'll FaceTime somehow.
We'll just meet in Blair.
Spot me, bro.
Yeah.
How you been gymming it up this week?
Yeah,
Everything's
no,
good?
yep. There's been myself days that I get off work and I'm like, but I'm like, you know what? I'm dead serious when I say this. I kind of play my kids' voice in my heads, like the older ones. I think of them as they're young, and then obviously my 10-year-old. And like what I just say is like, Dad, we need you. So it's like that's just the fire I get. Like, all right, because if I'm not strong and healthy for them, we'll get in mine.
Yeah.
So I went. I got motivated and went. Today, when I was literally walking out, Steve was like, yo, what's up, you need a ride? And I was like, nope, I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like waking up, making your bed. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
You gotta start it off right.
Yeah. No, and I was too tired to hit you up this morning, but I'm gonna continue, bro. You're gonna. I don't care if it annoys you. I'm gonna do it.
I know, but you know that was the thing about holding each other accountable,
Right.
sharing the goals,
Right.
holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
And you honest, you say like, hey.
Right.
I'm trying to get there, you know, and really just fucking making excuses. Let's be honest. I'm just making excuses, or
But you're
You
being
know-
honest, man.
yeah, being honest for sure. Oh yeah, I went for the walk.
All right.
No, I fucking didn't.
Being honest with
Hey.
yourself's half the
Yeah.
battle.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Once. I mean, yeah. It's self motivation is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
It really, really is.
Well,
No matter what you're thinking about.
we'll get creative with the videos we send you in the morning.
Fucking-
I'm scared.
I don't even know.
You gonna open up the message like bum bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum
It's gonna be Diesel
Right.
doing it on the stairs or something.
Yeah.
Fucking shooting dogs and shit.
And then he's over here on a tree working his feet back.
What kind of workout y'all doing out there?
Yeah. I know Danny struggled a little bit this week with his
Yeah, he was.
with his putting it on himself.
Yeah.
Getting hard on
Uh,
yourself again this week, man.
Yeah.
But
I'm
know,
trying.
yeah, I know. Just keep the focus, bro. We all know. We all do it.
It's crazy because he does it and then he's like, I'm sorry for ranting off. And it's like, bro, you good.
Bro,
That's
18 messages later. Like, oh,
That's my problem. Once I get going, I can't shut the fuck
bro,
up.
I seen it. And I was like, damn, another message? Ding, ding, ding.
Steve's at
ding.
work and shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I hop on my phone. I was like, oh, Danny's fucking posting pictures.
That was the night. That was the night you got 48 dings from the Ring camera on your phone.
Yeah. Yeah. But whatever, dude. Just keep keeping on, bro. Just keep
Trying.
keeping the
Yeah.
focus. But Rob, do you want to throw some goals? We can all poke at you about.
Rob,
you
you
ain't
got-
got to.
yeah,
You
yeah,
ain't got to.
Rob right now is a walking
I don't know if you have any
Rob-
goals left.
Right.
dude.
He is a
Pretty much
fucking
is
walking
No,
goal,
no,
man.
we got-
Inspiring.
And knocking shit out though,
He's,
man.
he's
He
got
crushed
some goals,
it,
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has goals.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
We need to change Rob's name from Rob to Crush.
Shit.
Because he
I got-
crushed it, bro.
I got a lot more to crush than just what I've done so far.
what's his name?
Man, that got rough. real
Yeah. Welcome back.
Motherfucker,
quick.
we missed
Show,
you.
show the new guy some sympathy.
Yeah, you're not fucking
Yeah,
new.
your chair was being kept warm, brother.
Yeah, now I had to switch sides of the table. I seen you over there. I was like, "Oh, that's Rob's spot," so I'll just switch.
I knew it was going to be a contentious moment when Steve walked in. I'm like, fuck.
No,
I see
Nah.
you sitting in this chair quite a bit when
said-
I watch him.
He
No,
said,
bro.
He said, "Is this Steve's chair?"
no, that's your chair.
I did.
It's always been your chair. That
Right.
will always be your chair.
That's right.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that. But yeah, no, back to some goals. At this point, my biggest one was to lose some weight, kind of get sober.
Killed it.
Yes,
Killed it. Both of them.
definitely.
Yeah, hit that year, obviously.
Not
Pretty much
just-
happy where my weight's at, but obviously to maintain it, I got to exercise. Started kicking up the walks last week. Not doing too much. I mean, doing a couple miles, 2-3 miles a day,
You
which
get-
is more than I've been doing all winter. So That's one of the the biggest ones is kind of maintaining where I'm at because definitely don't want to go back to the dark side again.
Yeah. How is that coming for you?
Man, I was kind of telling Matt, well, I don't know, earlier, you know, I mean, fuck, alcohol was the devil for me.
Yeah.
Some people, get funny. No, I got mean real quick. But once I quit, it kind of like turned a switch in my head. Like I knew I wasn't going back. I'd walk in the gas station twice a day to get Monsters or whatever, soda. Obviously, stare at liquors right in your face. Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Which is a blessing because
That's not the way it was.
no, it was like, when can I go back and get more? Oh shit, I got
I
a
need
car, I
this,
got money
I
in my
need
pocket.
that.
Here we go. 6 times a day. So
6 times a day.
some days, yeah,
Holy shit.
you just think I'd buy it all when I was there, but no, there's that rationalization piece where, oh, I'm only going to have these 2. Well, fuck, 20 minutes later, I'm going to need them 2 more, and them 2 more. It just never. It was just a cyclical cycle. It was fucking terrible. So, yeah, some people can do it, maintain. I definitely
No.
not.
They can maintain for a while. And myself, perfect example. I maintain, but it's probably not. I don't know. It's one devil is kind of offsetting the other.
Yeah.
So,
No, I think.
but with one comes the other,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I think one of my biggest motivators was, it's just in my own head, was, man, I made some terrible decisions for a long time. I mean, like multiple years, and life was real shitty,
That's how
real shitty. So no,
I get it. I felt that way once I realized what all those pills were doing.
yeah, I mean, I've been through all that. Yeah, it's a tumultuous fucking turn.
Well, welcome back, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Hell
Glad
yeah.
to see you. Glad to have you back.
Definitely in better form.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something kind of on a lighter note, we have partnered with Self-Made Music and Hybrid Promotions.
What up, y'all?
Spencer and Vic and them.
What's happening?
Sir,
On June 6th, we're going to be doing a benefit for Hunger for Music. They give underprivileged kids instruments. We're going to be doing a benefit show.
Nice.
Going to be putting another raffle together and some things like that to
We
to
got
see what we
location
can
and
do
time
for
and
them.
stuff
I
yet?
believe it's going to be at the beach house.
Okay.
That's what we were talking. I'd have to talk to him to confirm that. I just kind of saw a message that it was official this morning, so we're putting it out there now. If
Awesome.
anybody wants to get involved in the raffle, send me a message. Music is obviously, it's a healing thing for a lot of people, and getting kids involved in it and giving them something to do to keep them out of trouble and out of, some of the stupid shit we were into. And,
Yep.
Anything we can do to help these kids in the betterment of their lives.
For sure. Yesterday, there was an artist that I thought of that I hadn't listened to since I was going through my divorce and shit, right? And we're talking about my music. We've talked about music and the positive message or the negative message and shit like that. I played this CD just not CD, I guess. Whatever. I streamed it, right?
He went
Yeah.
way back.
But because I originally had this artist on a CD, in the darkness, the outlook on that music that I was listening to at that time when I was going through that shit, I didn't realize,
It was feeding a
yeah,
monster.
absolutely feeding the monster, and at the time I fucking loved it, lived it, it was so crazy just to listen to that, and I'm not saying I'm in the right state of mind, but I'm definitely in a position where I noticed the message that was coming through, and I was like, man, this is not what I need to be listening to.
Yeah.
Like I don't ever want to go back to that place.
But I mean, at this point, you're reflecting on the
Yeah.
things, and you're analyzing life
Right,
right
right,
now and
right.
trying to figure out your next move and
Yeah.
the best move that is for you. And like you said, you're kind of
Yep.
getting right with God. And,
Right.
it's all awesome, dude. And I just you know, when we started this shit, I wasn't like, y'all are gonna come on a reflection and some fucking fix yourself shit. That wasn't it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it just
right.
kind of came that way, and it's been really beautiful to
Yeah.
see everybody like get in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
fully looking at themselves.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy when I listened to that music yesterday. I was just like, man, this is fucking dark. Like that's crazy. And blaring that shit, every time you're in the car.
Caught yourself feeling young again?
No, I caught myself feeling
Feeling
fucking
dark?
like
But you was young though back then too.
Well, but
yeah, it was
but
10 years ago.
in a way, it kind of took you
Okay.
back to those feelings
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit, and
yeah.
was like, whoa.
Yeah, like this is a place I never want to be. Like I don't ever want to listen to this shit. I never want to have this shit playing on in the car every time I get into it. Like
Right.
yeah, you just just noticing that certain types of music do put you in a fucking
We'll set you down the path.
yeah, and definitely don't ever want to hit that path. Go down that path again.
YouTube sent me like a breakdown of what I've been listening to, and it was like 33% sad and 40% something, and I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all are really starting to break it down for people. Like,
Damn.
yeah. Hey, it is what it is. I don't know, but I mean, it's music. Music can heal.
Yeah.
Music can hurt,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and feed the dark places. Sometimes it's cool that you're conscious of that now. You know what I mean?
That was a just doing it by yourself, and you just realize like, wow, I hope I hope my kids never listen to this. I hope they never feel this way.
Yeah.
That's a
But
scary thought right there.
Honestly, probably hope nobody ever feels that
Right,
way,
right.
honestly. I mean,
so we went and did Kendall's podcast. I went and did Kendall's
That
podcast.
was
last
it?
night, and it was great. I had a little. I did a diet cheat day yesterday,
Huh.
and have just made myself miserable. Went and had
Oh.
gyros for lunch, and I probably could have stopped with the first one. I was like, yeah, but no, I put the second one down,
ask him where he went.
and then I went to the podcast and finished that, and I went to Long John Silver's, and got the 3 fish or 2 fish, 3
Why not?
chicken. Yeah, man, and smashed
3
almost
fish, 2 chicken.
2 fish, 3 chicken. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you ate that much food?
I didn't eat the fries, but yeah, I ate all the other fries.
He said, "But I ate the hush puppies."
Bro, I did eat the hush puppies.
My stomach's hurt.
He
over
tried
here
to
just
justify it.
listening.
Well, it was chicken and fish
Bro, man, I'm still paying for it.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck!
because that shit is cooked like shit.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Oh, and
even
I
just
feel
with the
rough.
Ingredients you cook.
Man, that's
when you're
like the
trying to
first
get
time I
healthy.
ate out in a minute, too. So
Here's zeros for,
Bro,
for King Kong.
I'll tell you this: I haven't eaten Long John Silver's in fucking 15, 20 years.
yeah.
It's one food that I don't ever think about. Like I
Yeah.
should get some Long
How
John
many
Silver's.
girls you had? How many girls you had?
2.
Yeah,
King
2
Kong
years.
From King
From
Kong?
King Kong.
No, it's that spot over by you on the corner of 42nd.
Oh, I thought you
and
said it
go
was
over
King
there.
Kong.
The
That right there on the
It's
corner.
in,
It's like catty corner. from the
Istanbul.
Grover,
Yeah.
yeah,
Istanbul?
two from there.
Are
They don't
big?
they don't fill them up
Are
like
they big?
King Kong do.
But
But,
Okay.
you know
I
what?
thought
but
you
it's
said
good.
King Kong.
Have you guys ever ate that Greek Island though?
Yeah.
So that Greek Island
Oh,
is
good.
rated one of the top 100 restaurants in the country.
No, shit.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten there since I was a
Nancy-
kid.
Nancy's tried to take me like 3 times and they're
yeah,
always
it's all
closed.
Greek food. Yeah, but that's why when Tyson was in the city, he went there to eat. I mean, I love it. I think it's great. It only being 3 blocks away is even better.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but their euros are not. You can't eat 2 of those.
No, but I have been in pain and paying for that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even this morning, I was like, man, this walk's gonna suck, dude.
but fuck, you needed it this morning. Fucking 5
Get that
pieces.
stuff loosened up, bro. Oh, it probably
Yeah.
already was.
Killed
Never
it
mind.
yesterday.
It probably was.
Yeah, hey, bro, that was a
Yeah.
cheat day for sure. That was like a cheat. That was like a cheat meal for
But
the month.
I was
Right.
almost mad at myself
Cheating
about it.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well, that's all right, man. Yeah. It's
But
all-
Accountability,
But it did
honesty.
but it did put me to like I was thinking I definitely need to look at the things that I'm ordering as far as size wise, because I shouldn't have had the second euro. I didn't need it, but I was like, oh fuck, I'm feeding the fat guy today.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, like, but look, I haven't really talked. I had a drink at the anniversary party, but that was kind of my KP, he had left us
Yeah.
and shit, and that was my goodbye to them too that night, and that was the last time I'd had a drink. And I mean, I've been wanting to, man. I make a good whiskey, and I just haven't, trying to stay
Good
away.
whiskey.
Trying to stay away from those things just because I know it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna slow down tomorrow. Fuck.
Like, last night I took my granddaughter just to make sure I didn't go out and be a fucking degenerate last night.
But dude, that's the
I
best possible thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna hang out with your granddaughter,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to not go get drunk. It's like, fuck it,
Bro, she was YouTubing till fucking 11 o'clock last night. I looked over there and she's laying in bed next to me, and I was like, put the phone down. Like I'm trying to go to sleep. Like, you've already kept me up. Like, in my old age, I kind of been going to bed around 9:30. And it's 11 o'clock, and she's still, Grandpa, I like this. Grandpa, can I get this? What the fuck? Let's go to bed.
Talk to me at 8 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, so then it was 8:30 this morning. We woke up. I thought she was laying in the bed next to me. I thought she has her own blanket, and she sits off to the. I got a king bed, so plenty of room. I thought she was laying down next to me. Nope. I get up, go to the bathroom. As I'm going out, I just hear some. Like, I thought I left the TV on last night. No, she's in the fucking in my chair just watching YouTube. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Get up, she's got bacon and eggs cooked.
That's what I was waiting for. She was sitting at the table eating
yeah,
breakfast.
first thing, hi, Grandpa.
She's watching
Did
this
she have
breakfast
crumbs
on
in the
YouTube.
Right?
She had crumbs on my couch, so I made sure because I started. She wanted McDonald's. So anyway, so I go get her her chicken nuggets or whatever. But I got her a cookie too, right, for dessert or whatever. And she was laying on the couch eating this fucking cookie, and there's crumbs all over my fucking couch, and I'm just
It ain't your bed though.
yeah, correct. It wasn't the bed, so I took the cookie away, like I put it over on the other side of the couch for him, in little containers, so no more crumbs got.
Steve sniping the cookie.
Yeah, but she didn't notice, which is great. She's like, "Where's my phone?"
That's what's important.
Little minds be going all over the place.
That's what's
Gosh, yeah. Got to get her off that fucking phone.
Yeah.
That YouTube shit, that's got to go.
Yeah, my kids are kind of hooked on. They always want to watch YouTube, or if they can't figure something out in a video game,
Yeah,
let's watch a YouTube guy figure it out.
The kids, do our kids even? Well, not our kids, but the younger, I guess your kids. Do they even know what Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and shit like that is?
No.
Like
My kids know a little bit about Cartoon Network and stuff, but
well, because last night I turned on Cartoon Network and Bob's Burgers was on and some of the stuff, and she was like, she watched it for a second when she seen Family Guy. She seen Stewie and Brian, the dog, talking dog, whatever, talking. She was like, the dog's talking.
I don't know that Family Guy.
No, listen, it's not a cartoon that she should watch.
She was watching us on YouTube?
No. I had it on the TV.
Oh, you had it.
I had it on the TV
Shit,
just
that's
because I'm.
worse than YouTube.
But she was, yeah. I don't know.
Great show though.
Oh, man.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I'll watch that all the time.
This kind of is a thing. We take it back here. We had talked about kids and social media in the past, and I saw some things in the news recently that were talking about how bad the social media is for kids and their mental health and things like that. And just because they're seeing all these things that are, only half truths. And
Think about it. We already know the whole concept of algorithm when we're looking at it, right?
Yeah.
So think about all that shit getting flooded to a child's eyes. Just repetitive. I mean,
And it's selective. What they see is selective.
Right.
It's not.
There's been times where I've seen my daughter and heard her. Well, I'm like, what are you watching? Nah, change it.
Yeah.
Because it be kids like teenagers, but they cursing and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like and doing like just foul stuff, like regardless, it's inappropriate for her age to watch.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, they got a following.
Yeah.
You look at it, it's like 120 something. Like, what? So now you got to change that.
Social media, in my opinions, made these kids grow up so much faster, and I don't necessarily think that's a great thing.
grown up with different outlooks.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Way different outlooks.
I was gonna say
I-
no survival skills, nothing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
no.
Like at least we used to watch stuff. Hell, I still watch stuff of some kind of survival, or you know what I'm saying? Just it's intriguing to me. Them,
My kids watch a ton of like Expedition X and things like that. I try to keep them into things that are gonna, want them to, I don't know, think outside the box. Let's go hunt Bigfoot, some dumb shit like.
Right.
Or rather, you try to do
that's a
that
survival skill.
than flash mob a 7-Eleven.
Why? 7-Eleven.
It seems to be the
I don't know,
fact.
man, they're all over. There's videos all over of these
Is that-
kids running into gas stations,
That's the
just
new thing.
robbing everything. And
Oh
running
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, even when we were young, we never ran into gas stations and just grabbed everything.
No,
Like
they're-
we're just
they're
trying to
going
buy.
like
We're just
30
trying to
deep.
get booze.
They're going like 30 deep to knock over these gas stations like that. Sometimes beating the people up and all that. Like, where are you getting this from? Like, what hurt you?
But this is the people that are offended.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
these are the guys that getting the free fucking paychecks.
Right.
However the fuck they do it.
I may have been 14, 15 trying to get a bottle of liquor, like you said, but like it wasn't. Let's take the whole gas station. Like, these dudes are just grabbing whole shelves of Bic lighters and leaving. And like,
We're grabbing a bottle of whiskey. And
Bouncing there. Yeah.
not to say that we were buying it, but
Right.
no, society is so turned up.
or grabbing the fucking bottle of peach schnapps or something.
Yeah,
You know
after
what I mean?
shot.
Wait.
Well,
Well, just
How about
bro,
how about
I
how
can't
about
drink. I can't drink peach schnapps to this day.
How about that MD 2020?
What's
See,
the
this-
other?
the one
Ruffle Mints.
The one that got me was the Hot Damn 100. It was like my 15th birthday. I drank like two pints of that shit and I can't.
And you
hardly
bought it
smell-
yourself because you look like a fucking grown man.
I
back
can't
then.
hardly smell cinnamon to this day, and without being like, ooh.
It's like that Fireball. My Fireball's the same way.
Well, I remember when Fireball first became big. There was only one bar in the city at the time that had it. I don't. You guys remember Seth? Jesse and
Big
Dusty.
Seth.
Yeah, Big
Yeah,
Seth.
yeah.
Yep. So I'd go meet Seth over at this little bar, and they had cinnamon whiskey, and he was like, "Bro, you gotta try this cinnamon whiskey." I guess shit is, yeah. So we'd sit and take shots of it, and yeah. Then all of a sudden, it became fucking huge.
No, I ruined myself on that as a child.
Yeah.
Mine was Ruffle Mints.
Oh, and that's
Ruffle
that's
Mints
kind
is
of minty,
creepy.
isn't it?
It creeps
Hey,
on you
but-
too.
Yeah, real quick.
We had some dirtier shit. We had Tanqueray,
Oh, bro, pine trees like a motherfucker.
Aftershock.
But you know what's crazy about Tanqueray?
Golden Schlager.
Oh,
Oh, we're drinking
it's called Golden Schlager, not Golden Schlager.
Whatever. It's golden fucked up.
Cinnamon.
There was one time I was in South Carolina at my older stepbrother's house, and he pulled out a bottle of the Everclear.
Oh,
Oh, the old corn liquor.
And, I was 15 or so and impressionable, and I
Get you some of that 150, did you?
there was
You
somebody
remember
in
nothing?
the morning. There was somebody in the apartment complex yard that had been
Was it
partying
you?
with us. No, I made it to bed, but it was rough. Rough. Yeah, I ended up in his roommate's bed, and she had a foot thing that was weird.
Whoa, you.
Wow.
Drunk on, yeah, it was bad. I was young and it was bad. I slept good.
I bet you did.
I slept good.
We don't stop
Feet,
that. Right
feet things
there,
are
dude.
weird for me, so it was a horrible deal. It was a horrible deal. But yeah, I don't like Everclear either.
I'll make some jungle juice for everybody.
No,
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 No?
that
No-
sounds
no
like
more.
heartburn.
bro.
Oh,
jungle,
no, it's
jungle
fruit.
juice is
It's
all just
fruit.
Everclear.
Yeah. It's Everclear with a bunch of fruit in it.
Yeah, it
Goes
sounds
down so easy though. That's the problem.
Yes, it does. All the fruit makes it just
About a half hour later, you don't know who you are.
half hour. 15
I don't even
minutes.
like drinking. It's so good.
You don't have to drink it. You just eat the fruit.
Nah,
It's
man.
okay. I'll do the
None of that
drinking.
shit
I'll do the
appeals,
drinking
which
for
is
all
good.
you guys.
That shit don't even appeal me no more.
I can't wait till you get drunk next time. I'm gonna take pictures and be like, "Yo, it appeals to you tonight."
Last time
At
the birthday party.
last time I seen Richard out at the bar,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
he
whoa,
was
whoa.
he was for sure
I heard you tied one on in the show. At the
he
show.
was for sure enjoying that time.
He was having a good time.
Yeah, I was turned up.
Good times.
But I don't do it. I don't do it often. So
No, it was a good time, dude.
yeah,
You were at least having a good time.
You were having a great
You
time.
weren't drunk idiot like
Nope,
stumbling,
nope.
and it was you were just
Maybe.
fun.
maybe. Damn, can I really say this?
I don't know.
Say it.
Hold
Don't
on.
be a pussy.
32 years ago,
Whoa,
or,
whoa.
or 29 years ago.
What?
Me being stupid and angry and fucking.
Eh,
I don't know.
You being stupid, but that ain't changed.
no.
I'm not stupid no more, bro. Nah,
Bro.
I'm smart as shit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I'm a
he,
motherfucking.
he listened to a couple books.
But I hope you listened to something in the last 29, 30 years.
I listened to The Art of War a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's a great one.
I got one of those orange boots.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it.
but
I
I
haven't
listened
read
to
it.
it. I ain't read it.
I haven't read
I got a couple books at home I
I
bought
should
that I want
start
to
reading.
read.
It's good. It's good reading. But back to the shit,
You
man.
know how to read?
Who me? Shit. In Spanish and English.
Spanglish.
Can you read
Mexican?
Spanish? That's what's up. Good for you.
I just can't speak it for shit.
Yeah,
It's fucking choppy as hell.
it's all right.
Eh,
You could do better than me.
yeah, Spanglish.
Yeah. Oh well.
He said, oh well.
Oh well. So yeah, the kids' social media. Gage. I only have a little bit of say there. He lives with his
Right.
mom, but my other three are not. They're not getting phones until they're 13, 14, and there will be no social media until you're graduated. I think I'm gonna go with Kindle on that.
Shit. Who knows what it'll be then?
Good
It might
point.
be virtual reality type shit. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy that can't afford it.
I'll smash that shit too.
You know. But
Yep, that's when they're being bad. I'm like, I'll smash that switch, dude. You better get up and listen to your mom. I'll smash it right here in front of you. That's their love.
right. Good dad.
You're just gonna have to buy another one.
No, I won't. Those were Santa brought those.
Dad, you're just gonna end up having to buy another one.
Santa broughteth, dadeth will taketh away.
I'm Santa's little helper.
All of a sudden,
I bet you are. Bro, you set yourself up for that one. I'm gonna get you a hat and some shoes.
Oh shit!
I guard that shit.
Oh
That's funny. You're the littlest
Santa's little helper.
I
for sure.
should have said Mac.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fucked it up.
shit! You did. You fucked it
You
up.
That's
fucked it
another-
up in the
another
most
bite.
perfect way.
That's another button. Shit.
Fucked it up in the most perfect way.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
Mighty Mouse the elf.
Yeah.
Tiny.
You ain't that small.
No, he's not. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to picture Mighty Mouse as an elf. It just doesn't fit.
It does. We'll fucking
Kiss my ass.
get him with little pointy shoes and the
Yeah.
fucking.
What the fuck? Get
Oh,
the
that's
fuck
true,
out of here,
man.
man.
That's funny.
I didn't say a fucking leprechaun. I just said a fucking.
See, that's the funny thing. Steve's afraid of little people.
Oh.
Yep. You can get him on a Leprechaun movie or something like that, bro, and scare him from behind.
Huh?
Yep.
Nope.
He's
You can't even make eye contact. What the fuck? He's like, fuck, he let my secrets out.
Just looking down. Nope.
So, all right, dude, we gonna tell that story.
I was wondering where the story was.
All right.
Matt knows too
Here's
much.
the story. I think I'm like 18 years old.
Oh shit, you old.
I'm 18. I'm 18, 19.
Man.
Drinking all fucking day. And this is around Halloween, and I think my ex-wife and I are watching the Leprechaun marathons and shit. I mean, we're watching those, and we kind of just been drinking or whatever, smoking or whatever all day. I was smoking. She's never smoked. Oh, she did smoke, but not often. And then later on that night, we go over to her friend's house. Well, her friends, they got this beautiful fucking house. Dad's a pilot, and we're all young and whatever. Well, I didn't know she had my ex-wife's friend. Her sister was a midget, right? I had no clue. Do you say little people midget? I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta be politically
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. So anyway, we're sitting there continuing to drink, and this is probably I've been drinking all fucking day.
How long were you there?
About 45 minutes. So I'm pretty comfortable at the time,
Right.
and and all of a sudden, bro, her sister comes down the stairs. I was like, cocked up out my fucking chair, like I was like, what the fuck, bro? Because like I said, I've been watching the fucking Leprechaun all day. It just so happened to be we will go over to her friends that has a fucking little person sister.
Motherfucker thought you was thinking real fast.
Bro, I almost shit my pants out. Bro, I jumped up and ran out the back door, because it was we were in the dining room. We were in the dining room, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Nothing like first impressions.
Bro, I felt so fucking bad. But then I fucking scooted the fuck out of there. I was like, "What, bro?"
You never saw her
I'll
again.
never. No, I did see her. I did see her again. But the combination of the Leprechaun drinking and fucking not knowing that her sister was,
And reality.
I was like, "Holy shit!"
I love that you ran all the way out the back door.
That was it was a good time. Well, not a good time. It was just a crazy time. It was just, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a pretty fucked up deal. I'll probably never, I'll never see her again, I'm sure. But yeah, I think they all moved out to Connecticut or something back in the day.
Yeah. It's still a funny ass story.
That fucked me up.
Hell yeah.
I'll never forget that.
That's
Not that I'm afraid of little people. Please don't think that. But I just was not expecting.
Yeah.
you weren't in the right frame of mind.
no,
for that
That's why
Absolutely.
Rich feels so scary.
Right.
Oh yeah. So yeah. What else we got, boys?
I don't know.
Anything exciting?
I start my new position Monday at work.
Oh, so next week you're starting the morning shifts. You get
Yeah.
to be a normal human being.
Right.
So are we switching this over to Sundays
Doing
then?
Sundays, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We may have to try.
Rob, are you going to be able to make it on Sundays?
Yeah.
Even
Well, if you get
even
back
with
to
your
work,
new goals, you're going to be able to make it on Sunday?
For sure.
that'll be sweet. That'll be sweet.
Yeah.
I know. I talked to Nick Allen and Jason Regan. We're going to try to get them
All right, good deal.
back in. I've got a couple other people I've talked to. There's another guy here in town that wants to, willing to come talk about his sobriety and stuff. And
Just as
it's
long as
been
you,
5 years of recovery, and
I'm going to sit here and have a drink with him. And
it's all right. Oh,
Sorry about
fucking
that.
Steve. Look at him,
Baller.
man.
I got to do not disturb. Motherfucker must have called more than once.
Moved that car deal.
Ah,
It's the beginning of the month. Oh no, it's the middle already, isn't it?
No, it's
It's
fucking.
past
It's the
Cinco de
6th. 7,
Mayo.
what is this?
It's the 6th.
6th.
Seven.
Yes.
Seven.
Oh, yesterday was this.
No,
Oh yeah, Monday was Cinco
Monday
de Mayo.
was Cinco de Mayo. Yeah.
So speaking of
Late
the Cinco de
Sunday.
Mayo, you know, obviously this weekend they have the all the shit down south, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking,
South
Bets.
Omaha.
South Omaha does the
Just for us out of town listeners.
Yeah,
we're not-
South Omaha, the predominantly Mexican, part of certain parts of South Omaha predominantly Mexican. So they're going to do the Cinco de Mayo celebration. You know, they do the festival. They have all the
all the rides and
Yeah,
everything.
all the rides and all that
So
shit
you
out
got
there,
a
right?
parade or anything like that?
Yeah. I thought they did the parade this last weekend, but
Is it?
it may be this weekend.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, we were at work. I was like, well, so you want to start taking bets on how many shootings is going to happen?
I hate that about Omaha.
Yeah.
Can't have nothing nice.
No.
South Omaha and all that shit, and then you get you get other people around the other people, and you throw drinks in it, and shit happens.
Yeah. The good old alcohol.
Yeah.
Causing problems since the 1800s.
Alcohol's been around a lot longer than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been causing problems for a long time.
Oh yeah.
But it's all right. I'm still going to drink mine.
So you also got the South Omaha Bash coming up here at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of the month, right?
Yeah, at the end of the month, 31st neighborhood bash down at the Grover, 42nd and Grover. They have outside bands and they have a band that'll be out there all night. But it's open for all of South Omaha, so it's open really for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're from South Omaha or not. But it's a good time. It's fucking packed. Usually, it's
Thirst Trap's going to be down there.
yeah, Thirst
IDing
Trap.
people.
Yep. So yeah, we made sure we got some room for them. So you should be able to check out Thirst Trap. You should be able to relax, have a few drinks, and grab some food and watch the band.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
No, that'll be a good time. There's always they end up parking lots. Full
So
and-
yeah, so you have the bar that's going to be that parking lot is going to be full. Then you're going to have the school next door. That parking lot gets full, and then you have the gas station across the street that is full. People are parking everywhere in there. It's a crazy time, but it's a great time.
Do
Yeah.
they block that off? Or
No.
just the parking lot?
No, so
Just part of the parking lot,
yeah.
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh yeah. The back part of the parking lot there. That's where they have the
band.
stage and they have all the tables and all that. So it's a great time, and you'll run into a bunch of people you haven't seen in a long time, and yeah, it's a good deal.
It does draw a pretty good crowd.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited for that. And
Yeah.
like I said, next Sunday I think Thirst Trap's going to come in here and
Yep.
hydrate us and
Well, good. I'll make sure.
Not next Sunday. Next Sunday's or this. That's this Sunday.
That's this
Never mind.
This Sunday's Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
are we
I
recording
keep
this
forgetting
Sunday?
No.
Wednesday.
no. Shout out to all the mothers on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Shout out to your moms.
Yeah. Dude, the one video where you're like,
Thanks for the
you're
TV
like-
guys.
you call your mom. I'm going to. When I was editing that, I was dying, dude. I honestly probably should go back and make a clip of that. Let me fucking make a note.
Your
of that.
mom clips.
Yeah.
Take every show and see how many times Steve mentions your mom, and just cut it up.
Yeah. Instead of fuck your feelings, it'd be your mom, your mom,
How's
your mom, your mom.
I miss your mom.
How's your mom?
yeah, your mom.
That's funny.
You got a new shirt coming.
Yeah.
Your mom.
Actually,
Now that we got Rob back, fucking, you being all quiet and shit over there, like,
Rob's got to get broken back in, man. He's got to feel good.
I mean, I've
He's
got
already
plenty
had
of
his back
comments, but
broken.
they're probably not appropriate.
He's trying to save the censorship.
Right.
So
glad to
yeah.
have you back, man.
No, I
That's
appreciate that.
fucking,
Yes, sir.
Glad to be back.
yeah,
And-
we've
dude,
been,
you-
Feels
we've been,
great.
You fucking just grabbed life by the horns. I mean, really, dude, with your weight loss. I mean, what'd you lose? 100 pounds?
Yeah, it's a little over that now.
That's insane.
About 110.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Because I mean, I've been down. I'm down 60, 65.
Yeah.
I can't imagine losing 100. And you
bro,
did it
in a
quick.
year.
Last
in a
time,
year.
last time I was
That's
here,
what I
I
was
weighed
gonna say.
284. I'm down to 172.
That's crazy.
That's
And I
awesome.
fucking work out and shit. I'm trying to fucking at least do 20.
Well, but he had it to lose. You know, you probably don't have it to lose. I got it to lose. I got it to lose. Believe it.
Yeah, do you have a goal?
Yeah, I have a goal that I like to set, but
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
yeah, just
I didn't know if he was just trying to lose or if you're like, I want, because 275 has been a number for a long time for me.
sure.
Yeah, there's like I've been down on myself about it. Like, man, you ain't ever gonna get there, but like getting down to that 307 and now 304 and 303,
Close.
it's been like, God, this could happen.
Takes
Yeah.
a long time though. I mean,
One,
Not for you though.
It doesn't
well,
help that
there
I-
was times in there where I was
But
losing
he
10,
went-
15 pounds a month, and then
Drastic
the
change.
next month's like 4. It's like,
Well,
what's going on
and,
here?
and probably some of that wasn't exactly healthy and stress and
stress, and
yeah, well,
definitely did the whole fasting diet.
not drinking your body weight and alcohol every day.
Yeah,
You know that.
so much sugar.
Yeah.
My body does not agree with a lot of sugar.
And you were a Fireball guy too, weren't you?
A what?
Fireball guy too, weren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Lucky I still have
Yeah.
an esophagus.
Yeah.
For real.
Right. Rough. Well, like I said, dude, I'm glad you've recovered life and glad even more to have you at this table again. And
Feels good. Everything's not in the right direction,
Oh,
but I got
yeah.
my health.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's half the battle.
I mean, all of us are,
You
Trying
can
to
tell
find
you're
the
a lot
direction.
happier.
Oh shit.
So
yeah.
Definitely happy.
Oh yeah. But it's everything will go good, dude. A little more time and
Yeah.
you'll get things worked out. I know it's coming.
It's a lot easier when you're sober. I promise that.
Yeah.
A lot easier. At least
Yeah.
for me.
Well, for everybody. No, it's easier to get your fucking life right when you're sober. Of course. Of course. You focus on your shit a little bit.
Yeah. No. Well, and like you said, we've all needed to refine that focus.
Yeah. When do you we got a couple other guys in here. You guys. When are you guys gonna have a couple drinks? Because I feel like a fucking.
I normally
I
do.
had thought about having one
I gotta
today.
work tonight, bro.
I'm probably gonna have
Ready
one.
to help you go to bed.
Nah, nah,
Help
nah.
you get some sleep.
When we
Yeah.
get Nick or Jason in here, I'm probably gonna have one.
Sundays.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
Sundays.
No, and I'm not. I'm just.
Oh wait, man. I gotta work Monday.
Yeah, sleep good.
The next day.
Yeah, the next day. That's what
I gotta be.
Oh wait, I got
5:30
work.
in the morning.
Okay, but we done here by like noon one.
Fucking peer pressure.
Yeah.
Ain't we supposed to be against that shit?
No.
That's like 18
Nope.
hours of sleeping
Hey.
off, Rich.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, between us, no.
Shit, that we grew up on fucking bullying each other and peer pressure and yeah. But nobody ever like forced anything. I mean, it was you know
It was all.
Who the fuck,
yeah.
you know,
We might fuck.
you better
with
take this fucking bong rip
Yeah,
off.
it was never. It was never that, but
Yeah.
it might be like pussy. You know. Shit, it's still that.
Yeah.
But
Did you guys hear that fucking chirp?
Yeah, I did.
I heard it.
was it really?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, your smoke detector. That wasn't me.
Sound like
I
a
got-
submarine.
Here, we'll hit the. There it was.
Rich.
Damn.
Oh shit! Well, fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna cut it off, boys.
All right, man.
We'll see you Sunday, and we'll get hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely want to try that shit.
All
there we
mothers
go.
have a happy Mother's Day.
Well, let's make sure we get you nice and dehydrated the night before,
This fucking
so you can
guy.
feel what it's like to get hydrated.
Well, her husband is a good friend of mine, and he got hydrated and said he went and drank a 24-pack of beer and was like, "Let's go." It didn't. He says you get that fluid in you, and you just it feels like recovery in a minute,
That's dangerous.
right?
That is dangerous.
Well, but
Like,
you don't want to have to hydrate every
but
morning.
can you imagine how much you got to
It's a
piss?
little
Been
expensive
there, done
too.
that.
How much do you have to piss every fucking day?
Bro, I quit drinking so much soda. and
No,
I've
I'm
been-
talking about like
Yeah,
getting.
but listen, I had quit drinking so much soda and started drinking water. Man, that upped the bathroom breaks every day.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't
So-
talk
so-
shit about me, huh?
Water goes straight through you.
I was never really
Oh, I've had to pee since we were at the 15-minute mark.
I was never a big soda guy anyway. Water or whiskey. You know, that's pretty much my.
Water,
It
Or
was-
water,
sometimes
and
whiskey in the water.
Well, listen, I need a water after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, sweet. We'll cut it off here, boys. Remember, check out the Hunger for Music. We're going to be at the Beach House. Yep. June 6th. And if you want to get involved with the raffle for underprivileged kids, they get some instruments to them anyway. We're going to put that together. Just let us know. But yeah.
Check on your peoples.
Yeah,
Check
check
out
out your
all these
peoples. And
videos.
Rob, welcome back.
Welcome
Appreciate
back.
the love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Love you, boys.
Run it.
Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye.